Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling as if you never slept at all? After 60, this becomes the painful reality for so many of us. Pills, melatonin, even herbal teas. We try them all, yet the nights remain restless and the mornings heavy. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? I'd love to know. But here's something surprising. The answer to your sleepless nights might already be in your kitchen. I'm talking about turmeric. Yes, that same golden spice you've used in dal, curries, or warm milk for decades. For centuries, Ayurveda and modern science agree. Turmeric is not just a flavoring, it's a healer. The magic lies in curcumin, the compound inside turmeric. Curcumin calms the nervous system, reduces inflammation, and helps your brain release melatonin, the hormone that decides whether you fall into deep, restorative sleep. Imagine this. Instead of tossing and turning with joint pain or a racing mind, your body gently relaxes, your nerves settle, and you drift into the kind of sleep you thought was lost with age. So before you give up and accept sleepless nights as just part of growing older, remember this. Sometimes the simplest, most powerful remedies are already on your plate. 1 spoon of turmeric may not only brighten your curry, but also brighten your mornings with energy and hope. But why does this humble golden spice have the power to turn restless nights into peaceful sleep? After the age of 60, our bodies face changes that often feel unavoidable. Chronic inflammation creeps in, joints ache at night, and sleep becomes broken. Many seniors think this is simply old age, but science tells us there is a deeper reason, and turmeric holds an answer. The secret is curcumin, the active compound inside turmeric. Curcumin is one of nature's strongest anti-inflammatory and antioxidant agents. It protects nerve cells from oxidative stress, the very damage that often disrupts our nervous system and keeps the brain from producing melatonin, the hormone that signals deep and restorative sleep. When inflammation is reduced, the body relaxes, the mind feels calmer, and the natural rhythm of sleep slowly returns. Think of Mr. Ramesh, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Pune. For years, he struggled with painful joints and waking up 3 to 4 times every night. He tried sleeping pills, but they left him groggy. Then, on his doctor's advice, he began adding just a small pinch of turmeric to his evening meals. Within weeks, not only did his joint stiffness ease, but he also noticed he was falling asleep faster and waking up refreshed. His words were simple. It feels like my nights are finally healing me again. This is the true power of turmeric. It does not act like a sleeping pill, forcing your body into unconsciousness. Instead, it gently supports your body's own natural systems, reducing pain, calming the nerves, and encouraging melatonin production. Studies confirm that with regular use, turmeric can improve sleep quality, stabilize the nervous system, and bring a quiet sense of peace to the mind. So remember, turmeric is not a quick fix. It is a natural helper, guiding your body back to the rhythm of rest you thought was lost. And the best part, you already have this healing spice in your kitchen. Now that we understand why turmeric is so powerful for sleep, the next question is simple. How can we actually use it in our daily life? You don't need expensive supplements or complicated recipes. The answers are already in your kitchen. Let me share with you 3 easy and proven ways to use turmeric that can transform your nights, one step at a time. Way 1. Turmeric tea. When we think of tea for sleep, most people imagine chamomile, tulsi, or maybe lotus seed tea. But turmeric tea works in a very different, more powerful way. It doesn't just make you feel drowsy for a few hours. It protects your nervous system, helps your brain maintain melatonin production, and improves the quality of your sleep in the long run. That means you're not just chasing one good night. You're building a foundation for many peaceful nights ahead. The benefits go far beyond sleep. Regular turmeric tea can strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation in the digestive tract, lower cholesterol, and even protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration. Some studies also show that curcumin in turmeric may boost memory, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, and slow down the decline in brain function that so many seniors fear. Imagine this. With just one small cup of tea, you're not only preparing for restful sleep tonight, you're also protecting your brain, your heart, and your future. The preparation is simple, something anyone can do at home. Boil about 500 milliliters of water. Add 2 teaspoons of pure turmeric powder and let it simmer gently for 10 minutes so the golden compounds are fully released. After that, allow it to cool slightly, then stir in a teaspoon of honey for a touch of natural sweetness. If you want more flavor and warmth, add a few slices of ginger, a pinch of cinnamon, or even some fresh mint leaves. The result is a cup that is calming, fragrant, and deeply nourishing. But remember, you don't need to drink the entire pot at once. Just pour a small cup, about 100 to 150 milliliters, about 1 hour before bed. That way your body absorbs the nutrients without overloading your stomach or forcing you to wake up for the bathroom at night. The rest can be kept warm in a thermos to sip the next day, or stored in the fridge and gently reheated within 24 hours. Let me share the story of Mrs. Devi, a 70-year-old grandmother from Chennai. For years, she struggled with both indigestion and restless nights. After hearing about turmeric tea from her daughter, she decided to try it every evening before bed. Within a month, she noticed her stomach felt lighter, her sleep less interrupted, and even her morning energy returned. She now calls her cup of turmeric tea her golden blessing before bedtime. This is the gift of turmeric tea. It is safe, simple, and builds results over time. Just one small golden cup can help you rest more deeply, wake up fewer times at night, and rise in the morning with a lighter, clearer spirit. If turmeric tea is the long-term guardian of your sleep, then turmeric milk is like a warm hug before bedtime. This golden drink, often called haldi doodh in Indian homes, has been trusted for generations. Simple, soothing, and delicious. It not only comforts your stomach, but also gently prepares your mind and body for deep rest. Let's see how this humble cup of milk with turmeric can become your nightly secret to better sleep. Way 2. Turmeric Milk, the golden bedtime drink. If turmeric tea is like a steady guardian of your sleep, turmeric milk, known in many Indian homes as haldi doodh, is the warm embrace you give yourself before bedtime. For generations, this simple golden drink has been trusted not only for coughs and colds, but also for calming the body, soothing the mind, and preparing the soul for restful nights. The recipe is beautifully simple. Take 200 milliliters of fresh milk, cow's milk if you like, or almond milk for a lighter option. Warm it gently, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and stir until the golden color spreads evenly. If you wish, add 1 teaspoon of honey, but only when the milk has cooled to a warm temperature, so the natural benefits of honey remain intact. What you now hold is not just a drink, it's a bedtime ritual. Why does it work so effectively? The secret lies in how the ingredients complement each other. Milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid that the brain converts into serotonin and then melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Calcium in milk supports melatonin synthesis and relaxes the nervous system, easing the cramps and muscle tension that often disturb seniors at night. Turmeric brings its anti-inflammatory power, calming painful joints and protecting nerve cells. And honey, when used, provides a gentle sweetness along with natural relaxation, creating both comfort and peace. There are also wonderful variations. For those who cannot drink dairy, almond milk combined with freshly grated turmeric creates a lighter, easier-to-digest version that still carries all the benefits. For anyone who struggles with indigestion or a cold stomach at night, try simmering the milk with a few slices of fresh ginger. The ginger adds warmth, aids digestion, and deepens the soothing effect, perfect for chilly evenings or restless nights. To see its power, consider the story of Mrs. Lakshmi, a 69-year-old grandmother from Chennai. For years, she found herself waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. She felt tired during the day, frustrated that nothing worked. Not herbal teas, not over-the-counter pills. At her neighbor's suggestion, she began drinking a small cup of turmeric milk about an hour before bedtime. At first, she noticed her body felt calmer. Within 2 weeks, she was falling asleep faster and waking up only once in the night. A month later, her mornings felt lighter, and she even began enjoying her daily temple walks again. She now says, "This golden cup feels like my medicine, but it comes with love, not chemicals." That is the gift of turmeric milk. It doesn't push you into sleep the way pills do. Instead, it gently guides your body back into its natural rhythm, helping you remember what deep, restorative rest feels like. Just one small golden cup, taken consistently 60 to 90 minutes before bed, can turn restless nights into peaceful mornings. So the next time you find yourself staring at the ceiling, wishing for sleep, remember this. The answer may already be in your kitchen. Warm milk, a touch of turmeric, maybe a drop of honey. That's all it takes to rediscover the rest your body has been longing for. We've seen how turmeric tea and turmeric milk can calm your nights, but what if you could improve your sleep without adding any extra step to your routine? The answer is simple. Bring turmeric straight into your daily meals. Just a small pinch in your food can quietly work wonders for your body and your sleep. Way 3. Adding turmeric to your daily meals. We've seen how turmeric tea and turmeric milk can transform your nights, but here's the most effortless way to enjoy its benefits. Bring turmeric straight into your food. You don't need to prepare a separate drink. You don't need to set aside extra time. Just let turmeric be a part of the meals you're already eating. This tiny change can quietly bring powerful results. Most people don't realize that even a quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric per person per meal is enough to activate its healing effects. That's right. Just a pinch can reduce inflammation, protect your nerves, and boost melatonin production, the hormone that decides whether you slip into deep, restorative sleep. Unlike sleeping pills, which work for a few hours and leave you groggy, turmeric works with your body's own rhythm, slowly bringing back balance night after night. Think about your regular dinner. A simple bowl of hot chicken soup can become a natural sleep aid with a touch of turmeric stirred in. Vegetable stews, mild curries, or even sautéed greens taste richer with its golden color and earthy flavor. And here's an important detail. When turmeric is cooked with oils like olive oil or mustard oil, curcumin is absorbed many times better than when taken alone. That means your body actually receives more of its benefits. The beauty of this method is how natural it feels. You don't need to change your diet drastically. Whether it's your evening dal, a vegetable curry, or even something as simple as stir-fried spinach, all you need is that small golden pinch. If you are cooking for a family of 4, 1 teaspoon spread across the pot is just right. Let me share the story of Mr. Suresh, a 66-year-old retired banker from Hyderabad. For years, he struggled with knee pain that made it hard to sleep. He tried physiotherapy and medicines, but the discomfort lingered. At his doctor's suggestion, he began sprinkling turmeric into his evening meals. Nothing fancy, just adding it to soups, curries, and sautéed vegetables. After 3 weeks, he noticed his joints felt less stiff at night. But the surprise was this: he was tossing and turning less, and waking up fewer times. His wife even joked, "Now you snore again like you used to 20 years ago." That's how naturally his sleep returned. Turmeric in meals is not only about sleep, it's also a gift for your overall health. Regular intake helps reduce cholesterol, supports digestion, and strengthens immunity. For seniors who often face multiple health challenges at once, this makes turmeric a priceless ally. By adding it to your meals, you're not only improving tonight's sleep, you're also protecting your heart, your digestion, and your energy for tomorrow. And here's something worth remembering. Good health rarely comes from big dramatic steps. More often, it's the small, consistent habits that shape our well-being. A pinch of turmeric each evening is not hard. It's not expensive. But with time, it creates a ripple effect. Less pain, calmer nerves, deeper sleep, brighter mornings. Imagine this. Tonight, you sprinkle a little turmeric into your dinner. Tomorrow morning, you notice you feel just a little more refreshed. After a week, your nights seem calmer. And after a month, you realize you've rediscovered the joy of waking up with a clear head and light body. All from something as simple as adding 1 pinch of gold to your food. So the next time you sit down to dinner, look at your plate and ask yourself, could this small golden spice be the key to my peaceful night? The answer, more often than not, is yes. This is the magic of turmeric. It works quietly, naturally, and powerfully. It doesn't demand big changes, only small choices made with care. And sometimes, that's all our bodies need to find rest again. Now, before you rush to the kitchen and start adding turmeric everywhere, let's pause for an important reminder. Even the most natural remedies are not meant for everyone. While turmeric is safe in small amounts for daily cooking, there are certain groups of people who need to be careful. Let's take a closer look at who should limit or avoid turmeric to keep their health fully protected. Part 3. Who should be careful with turmeric? Now, before you run into the kitchen to add turmeric to every meal, let's pause for something very important. Even though turmeric is natural, safe, and healing for most people, it is not the perfect solution for everyone. Like every food and remedy, it has its boundaries. And knowing these limits can make the difference between using turmeric as a powerful helper or turning it into a hidden risk. Turmeric in small amounts as a spice in cooking is generally safe for almost everyone. But when we use it in larger amounts, like turmeric tea, turmeric milk, or capsules, it becomes stronger. And that's when certain groups of people need to be cautious. 1. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. There is still not enough scientific research to prove that high doses of turmeric are safe during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Some doctors even warn that curcumin may stimulate the uterus, which could create risks for the baby. For example, Meena, a young mother from Delhi, loved turmeric milk and continued drinking it twice a day while pregnant. Later, Her doctor advised her to stop because strong doses could affect her pregnancy. Small amounts in food were fine, but larger daily doses carried risks. The lesson: for expecting or new mothers, turmeric should only be used in cooking, and anything more should always be guided by a doctor. 2. People with gallstones or gallbladder disease curcumin can make the gallbladder contract more strongly. If you already have gallstones or gallbladder problems, this can worsen the pain or even cause blockages. Imagine Mr. Anil from Jaipur, who had mild gallstones but never felt much pain. After trying turmeric tea every night for 3 weeks, he suddenly developed severe abdominal cramps. At the hospital, doctors explained that turmeric had increased contractions in his gallbladder, irritating his condition. For him, turmeric in small amounts while cooking was fine, but daily turmeric tea was too much. 3. People with kidney stones. Turmeric is rich in oxalates, which can combine with calcium to form stones. For someone prone to kidney stones, too much turmeric could actually create new ones. This doesn't mean you need to avoid it completely, but moderation is essential. Using turmeric in food is safe, but daily turmeric capsules or large amounts of turmeric tea could make matters worse. 4. People with bleeding disorders or on blood-thinning medication. Turmeric has natural blood-thinning properties. On its own, this can be helpful for circulation. But if you already have a bleeding disorder or are taking medicines like aspirin or warfarin, turmeric may increase the risk of bleeding. For example, Mrs. Rani, a 70-year-old from Mumbai, was on blood thinners after a heart surgery. She started drinking turmeric milk every night to improve her sleep. Within weeks, she noticed unusual bruises on her skin. Her doctor explained that turmeric combined with her medication had thinned her blood too much. Once she reduced turmeric to small amounts in her meals, the problem stopped. 5. People with diabetes. Turmeric has the ability to lower blood sugar. For someone with diabetes, this can sound like a benefit. But if you are already on medication that lowers blood sugar, adding high doses of turmeric may push your sugar too low, causing dizziness, sweating, or even nighttime hypoglycemia. Small amounts in cooking are safe, but if you are diabetic and want to use turmeric milk or tea regularly, it's important to monitor your sugar levels carefully or ask your doctor first. 6. People with iron deficiency anemia. Some studies show that turmeric can reduce the body's absorption of iron. For someone already struggling with low iron levels, this could make the problem worse. Imagine Sunita, a 65-year-old from Kolkata, who was already feeling weak due to anemia. She began taking turmeric capsules daily, thinking they would give her energy. Instead, her fatigue grew worse. Her doctor later explained that turmeric was interfering with iron absorption from her food. After stopping the capsules and switching to small amounts in meals only, her energy slowly improved again. So what's the takeaway? Turmeric is safe, powerful, and incredibly helpful when used in the right way. For most people, a pinch in meals brings only good. But if you fall into one of these groups, pregnant or breastfeeding, dealing with gallstones, kidney stones, bleeding issues, diabetes, or anemia, you need to be extra careful. The key is moderation and guidance. Cooking with turmeric is almost always safe. But if you want to use turmeric in stronger forms, like tea, milk, or capsules, make sure to check with your doctor first. Your body's needs are unique, and sometimes a small adjustment can make all the difference. Remember this truth: health is not only about adding more, but also about knowing when less is better. By respecting your body and its limits, You allow turmeric to be the friend it is meant to be, not a hidden enemy. So enjoy your golden spice. Let it brighten your food and strengthen your health. But listen to your body and let wisdom guide you. That way, turmeric will remain what it truly is, a safe, gentle companion on your journey to peaceful sleep and healthy living. As we reach the end of this journey, let's pause for a moment and remember why we began. For so many people over 60, sleep feels like something that slowly slips away. Nights become restless, morning feel heavy, and energy seems like a memory of youth. But the truth is, deep and restorative sleep is not lost forever. It can be found again. And sometimes the answer is not in expensive medicines or complicated treatments, but in something as simple, familiar, and humble as turmeric. Throughout this video, we discovered 3 powerful yet gentle ways turmeric can transform your nights. Each method carries its own beauty, its own rhythm of healing. First, turmeric tea, a warm, golden cup that doesn't just act for a single night, but builds long-term strength. It protects your nerves, supports melatonin production, and keeps your sleep stable over time. And beyond sleep, it nurtures your immune system, improves memory, and guards your heart. With turmeric tea, every sip is not only for today, but for the years ahead. Second, turmeric milk, or haldi doodh, the golden hug before bed. This simple blend of milk, turmeric, and maybe a touch of honey has been trusted for centuries. It soothes your body, calms your mind, and guides you gently into rest. It's not a pill that forces you into unconsciousness. It's a ritual that prepares you for sleep in the most natural way. One small cup, 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, can ease joint pain, relax muscles, and give you mornings filled with new energy. And third, turmeric in your daily meals. Perhaps the most effortless way of all. A 1/4 teaspoon sprinkled into your curry, your stew, your dal, or your vegetables. Small, almost invisible, but powerful enough to reduce inflammation, calm your nerves, and support deeper sleep. This method asks for no extra time, no extra effort, only a gentle habit woven into the food you already love. When we see these 3 methods together, we realize something profound. Healing does not always require big changes. It is often the small choices, repeated with care, that bring the greatest transformation. A pinch of turmeric in dinner, a golden cup of milk before bed, or gentle tea in the evening. These are not difficult steps. Yet with consistency, they create ripples of change in your nights and your days. But as we also learned, turmeric is not for everyone in large amounts. Pregnant women, people with gallstones, kidney stones, bleeding disorders, diabetes, or anemia must take care. And that is the beauty of wisdom. It is not just about knowing what to do, but also knowing when to be careful. Respecting your body's needs ensures that turmeric remains a friend, never a risk. Now, imagine this. Tonight, you decide to try. You sprinkle turmeric into your dinner or prepare a small golden milk. You sit quietly, sipping it slowly, feeling its warmth spread through your body. You lie down, your mind calmer, your body lighter. The night passes with fewer awakenings, and when morning comes, you open your eyes to a new kind of freshness. And as the days go by, you realize you are no longer surviving your nights, you are healing through them. That is the gift of turmeric. It doesn't promise miracles overnight, but it does promise a journey back to balance, to peace, and to the rhythm of rest your body has always known. So my message to you is simple. Don't give up on sleep. Don't accept restless nights as your fate. Sometimes the solution is already waiting in your kitchen. A spoon of turmeric, a warm cup, or a golden pinch in your food. Good sleep is not luck, and it is not lost with age. It is the result of small, wise choices we make for our bodies every night. And with turmeric by your side, those choices become easier, gentler, and more natural. Tonight, I invite you to try. And when you wake up tomorrow, feeling lighter and more rested, remember this truth. You're not too old to sleep well. Your body still knows how. It just needed a little golden reminder.